Hi and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Folks, trust you're doing great. Pretty fast video here. Get the ball rolling. We saw today, President Tai had his quills unsettled a piece when he said an ignorant president, driving an organization being researched by the SEC, sending off a cutthroat stable coin, has been accounted for spreading dread about Tai. And afterward he happens to obviously guarantee us generally that Tai is incredible no karma. What Brad Garlin-House said wasn't an assault, as is expressing here underneath. It's generally expected sense. In the event that you are a forerunner in any space of digital currencies, you know, the national government, the US government, they are coming after you are targeted. Doesn't make any difference on the off chance that you're the main altcoin in Ethereum, whether you are or not be the main altcoin in XRP, whether you are a decentralized trade, a uni trade, you know, they are coming after you and you best accept that steady coins are next at hand. So Brad Garlin-House recently remained expressing clear now. The chief of Twitter's need to attempt to counter here somewhat quiet individuals' apprehensions, not a great explanation, to get individuals bothered up before it works out. What's more, we saw this likewise, when individuals would agree, well, Wave's going to be sued, or XRP will be considered as security, we as a whole applaud back and said, that is crazy. What's more, it wasn't crazy to work out. So this is not all bad, not so enormous here. Also, frankly, stable coins really do require more guidelines. It doesn't matter to me the number of reviews that Tai or Circle, or any other individual cases is occurring. It's adequately not. We really want serious conventions here to guarantee, in addition to the fact that you have the guardianship of the resources that back those steady coins. Are they protected? Obviously. Circle sure wasn't the point at which they had all or greater part of their cash at Silicon Valley Bank. That was undependable. That might have been disastrous. Like you want better guidelines here. Stable coins are straight away. On the off chance that you will work here in the US, you will have a better quality than we've found before. What's more, obviously, Wave will be one of the players here. Tai is still by a long shot the greatest on the planet. However, I think we'll see a ton of difficulties. Obviously, we've previously seen Pay Buddy hop in here. It will be a great deal of huge players. Since it's large business, you get the clutch everybody's security, or an interest on that. What's more, they utilize your little advanced, interesting cash on the web. It's an incredible, extraordinary business. Tai is the greatest. They make tons, a great many dollars a year. However, it's totally beyond question what Brad said is valid. The US government will be thumping on their entryway. I would nearly promise it. Peter Branch showing up perfect. He said XRP is gone to zero against Bitcoin. Furthermore, he raises, you know, the outlines and the costs, and obviously, Bitcoin's at 62,000 and XRP is at 50 pennies. Furthermore, he's asking how could anybody need to hold XRP? How could you when you've seen the cost activity? What in the diagrams drives you to need to put resources into XRP? Furthermore, I don't take a gander at squiggly lines, I simply check out at a Steam here. Furthermore, XRP at a 28 billion market cap, I believe is extraordinary valuation, contrasted with a 65 billion market cap of Solana, in 86 billion market cap of BNB, and even Ethereum at 353 billion. I don't figure we will get them on this run. However, I figure we will close that hole amazingly. Simply a worth play. XRP has been a top digital currency on the planet. It is, you know, on an incredible way to development. I feel with every one of the updates that are getting over here quite promptly, a ton of vital ones. It will be an organization that is utilized to a lot more serious level. So I clash. Obviously we will zero. I think this will be an extraordinary development stage. Obviously we passed up one full bull run, in numerous ways. Indeed, XRP went up to $1.80, or anything that it was. However, You truly got no significant development there since we were truly battling for our lives, and you're battling that large number of headwinds. What's more, you didn't actually get to stretch your legs and run. Furthermore, I figure it will shock many individuals once we truly get up here, and wrenching you see the altcoin space emit. I think XRP will shock many individuals. I actually think we make them cook to do. I think we'll raise a ruckus around town dejection. Yet, recently headed into the following year, I figure we will have an unmistakable run and things will grow pleasantly. The future will end all contentions, right? Like it's absolutely impossible to be aware until we arrive.
However, when I take a gander at XRP at its ongoing valuation in our conceivable development potential ahead, I super like where we stand. We'll see it work out. We'll check whether Peter Brad is right. Or on the other hand, in the event that I am, obviously he's a superior merchant. He can peruse the squiggly lines, not my game, yet I can't help contradicting him. I think from these price tags XRP will be the better entertainer. I'd prefer purchase 50 penny XRP than $62,000 Bitcoin. All the truth will surface eventually, however, right? This is fascinating as restricted crypto miner from new executioner base region. Furthermore, they're seeing Chinese claimed digital currency excavators over here. They are compelling them to sell their territory, saying, you know what, you're excessively near our atomic bases. Furthermore, that could appear to be legit at any rate, regardless of what unfamiliar element claims land and, you know, some kind of offices to risky there. In any case, it's fascinating. They're zeroing in straightforwardly on Bitcoin diggers, and I've discussed this previously. Your most concerning issue at the present time with the Bitcoin network isn't the mining pools, it's anything but no joking matter. It is that the greater part of the excavators are worked by Chinese organizations. Is that since you know, China's ill-disposed to the US or the other way around? You don't need that centralization there. Furthermore, I think different players in the US and Europe will move forward here, make some serious mining rigs here. We realize Block is preparing to do that. What's more, I figure others will also. In any case, this is a worry of the US government, whether it's genuine or recently saw that you know, what they don't know precisely all that is in the firmware of these machines. Also, might they be abused for different purposes? I would think no. I would believe on the off chance that it was accomplishing some different option from mining Bitcoin, somebody would have gotten on it at this point. However, it doesn't mean basically the US government won't involve that as promulgation to pursue, you know, a portion of these mining ranches. What's more, we see that beginning to work out here. This is somewhat the principal chess move. Furthermore, regardless, I think it'll open the way for different US mining organizations that need to fabricate those apparatuses to hop in here and be cutthroat. What's more, truly make headway here, since it's simply been a ruling undertaking by China to date. We'll need to check whether anybody can begin to make headwind here in this market, as a matter of fact. Ideally, the block does, or another person, on the grounds that once more, no matter what this load of political stuff, we need, you know, the entirety of the organization to be essentially as decentralized as could be expected, to where every one of the excavators are found, where the hash power is situated, obviously, not a lot in some random mining pool. Yet, the gear, still no joking matter. So ideally, we see some advancement there. As we go on for Bitcoin dealers, anticipate that their took care of seat Powell should siphon our packs. Furthermore, that is not simply Bitcoin as crypto at large. We hope to get back to the entertaining cash period, low loan costs, quantitative facilitating all of this. Also, this is intriguing. We see who was his Peter stowaway, saying that they won't slice the rates for 2 to 5 years. Furthermore, I think when you take a gander at the ongoing loan fees, you will have sound financial strategy. That seems okay. You ought to have an expense of cash. That is just good judgment. I don't really accept that we can get it done, not with the obligation load that the US government itself has. The amount of our gross domestic product would simply be going to revenue installments, no less what will happen to business land, which will be under coercion in any case, and a variety of region of the economy. I don't buy except they can remain at these raised rates. despite the fact that by and large, they're not terrible, they are per how much obligation is out there. What's more, I don't see us having the option to go no 2 to 5 years without a cut. I will perceive how long inside this year we can keep this up without beginning to cut it down. However, they ultimately should depend on their sort of ordinary status is simple. What's more, low loan fees, quantitative facilitating, simply attempting to siphon the economy, they must in light of the fact that it's the dejection out there. Try not to simply check the financial exchange out. Look, when you're out shopping, what's happening? Take a gander at your vehicle, parts the number of vehicles that are moving your real estate markets, they need to get this economy turning in genuine terms. Furthermore, I simply don't see them keeping it as it is correct. Presently. Obviously, they're attempting to give their very best against expansion, however, they'll simply have the option to take it up to this point. Furthermore, I think when that occurs, you will see crypto answer decidedly on the grounds that that is essential for its, center ascribes there being sound cash being non-easy to refute. You can't print it to blankness. What's more, it simply goes, the more we forge ahead to this ongoing monetary framework, more individuals will escape to different other options. Crypto being magnificent. Last, I thought this was actually an intriguing video by Scratch Bostrom. What's more, he was saying, when we take a gander at man-made intelligence, and we envision where things might veer off track, we have vast conceivable outcomes. You've seen Eliminator, and some other number of alarming films. What's more, you listen to many individuals they're discussing, the terrible parts about man-made intelligence. In any case, could you at any point envision it truly articulate what an ideal world or great result will look like for humankind because of simulated intelligence? It's truly difficult to envision. I haven't heard anybody obviously give that vision. What's more, why would that be? This is on the grounds that we can't, imagine this really turning out for ourselves and building a superior world, or what is the justification for that? In any case, I felt that was REA.